Hi Libra, welcome to your quantum reading. This is for Libra. Sun, Moon, Rising. Welcome to my crosswatcher. Crosswatcher, you could be dealing with a Libra. The message could be for you. Feel free to take it however it resonates with you in your situation. Keep in mind, these are general and timeless readings. Everything that you need to access is down below in my description box, my website link, Instagram handle, all that good stuff is located down below. I just post more things on quantum physics and crazy things that I like to play around with over there on my Instagram, so you can jump over there if you would like. No pressure, as always. And never give your power away over to tarot. You're in full control over your life, your choices, your decisions. Interesting. I'm totally going to take that because that is weird the way that popped out. Okay. You're never ever tied and bound to any kind of outcome in these readings. So just always remember that. These are just here to help you move through challenges and obstacles and see if there's some helpful information in here that would help you to do that, okay? And thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways you've been here and supported the channel. Let's dive in. Wow. Okay. I know I keep saying that, but seriously, wow. The reason why I pulled this, you have the Siren in reverse. You also have the Bardo. You have, this is so you, Libra, and you have the Queen. It's reverse. You have Eros in reverse. I'm gonna lay this whole situation out. We have the Underworld reverse and then the Bridge in reverse. This looks like a burned bridge. Okay. For some of you guys, like, depending on your situation, this is some other feminine in the environment. So here's what I was going to talk about, okay? You could be like moving through a situation in a really dignified way where, right, you're holding your dignity. I feel as though there was a masculine here in the environment. I'm not sure what this person's situation is. They could be in a relationship. Oh, they're demasked. Wow. There's the sword energy. Okay, I was just looking into this really briefly. Oh, I do think this person they've either been divorced or they're currently in a connection. They could be struggling. If they are a father, they could be struggling with being a father. They don't want to, they don't want to get anyone pregnant, but look at, oh, wow. That was way too many things, but I went ahead and did it. Okay. The Healer. Okay, there was some kind of masculine that came into your environment, but what this person perceived you, like how this masculine is currently perceiving you, is that you're turned off by them, that you aren't, like, if this is a person that generally is used to getting a lot of attention for their physical attraction or things like that, something could have transpired here. I don't know if it's something like this person was really, this is kind of interesting. It's almost like giving me the vibe of a person. Some of you guys, you could be dealing with a couple of different archetypal situations and energies, because that mask in reverse, some of you guys might be dealing with a stand-up, upright masculine that is not wearing a mask. Like they are who they are. They're very true to who they are. They don't play games and they're not masking. Okay. Some of you guys also could be dealing with someone. This is an interesting combination because I'm getting that what happened, you could have been trying to focus on another area of your life, either trying to get more confidence, or it's like you could have been trying to develop something here. But there was like something here about some kind of feminine, or this person is like, oh, anyway, sorry, let me go back to the original thing I was saying. So it's almost like this person could be really blunt. I typically get that of fire signs. Like, this person could be, especially if this person's really concerned, if they had made an advance toward you, because they could have thought that this could actually be a shadow reflection, Libra. If there's some kind of unhealed aspect, if you guys went through some kind of like sexual trauma, or maybe it was even just a little bit simpler, it could have been just betrayal trauma. Maybe it was the beginning foundations of when you maybe had another female steal a man. You know what I mean? Like those kind of third party dynamics. That could have been reflective in some kind of situation. But the underworld, this might be a situation that pops up a little bit surprisingly. The underworld is making me think health, or maybe tied to the eclipse, but weird that all these are in reverse. Because you could be, maybe you don't want to start out relationships with like a super high sexual feel. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm getting a lot of that being in the reverse. It's like you were deliberately coming in and not wanting to go in with this approach. I love that Siren card has been coming in reverse, because it's kind of like a, I don't want to do that, you know, like, I don't want to, like, you're not seducing someone, or there's something interesting that's coming out about that. Anyway, let me dive in. Let's see. How very interesting. Maybe someone interpreted you, or this, like, aspect, because the moon is the subconscious. Maybe a person could have thought that you'd be open to doing something, like, but you didn't. It looks as though you're trying to actively go in with like a level head and, you know, look at situations, and that you're not really willing to be pulled into something, like, you know what I mean? You could look at a person on the surface level and you're like, this person looks really, really attractive. But underneath the surface, it's different. You could be, maybe that's part that you're doing self-assessment and looking at internal work, but also I feel like that's someone that is coming into your environment. That on the surface, it's like super attractive. But we have the Two of Wands reverse. Okay, hold on. There's a person right now that could feel frustration from blockage, some blockages. We have the Hanged Man in reverse. Interesting. And then the Sun card in reverse. All right. This is a really weird reading, Libra. I'm just going to say it. There's the Ace of Pentacles. You could be wanting to move toward like a new beginning here, or just like open some new doors. Oh, wow, the Strength card. This is the most interesting combination that I've seen as a repetitive theme in the readings. I keep seeing the Sun and the Strength card that come out together. And I have so many interesting things to say around that. Okay. Let me just finish pulling the freaking cards. Leo, huh? Okay, we have the Hermit in the upright. I don't know why I'm putting that specifically right there. Oh, but see what I said about, like, Three of Cups reverse? Like, these fake females or something weird like that. And then we have the Temperance. Okay, you're doing super good. And we have the Three of Swords. See what I said? Third party situation. Okay, we have the Queen of Swords reverse. That's you. Oh, you are so freaking... I love this energy. Okay, I'm only saying this. Typically, I wouldn't read this. But that combination of the Temperance, because that's you internally. And then you have the Queen of Swords reversed. Okay, so... And technically, that's your card, too. You have the Two of Swords reversed and the Nine of Pentacles. Here's what is going to be what's up. You got a masculine in your environment. They're going to come in. I don't know if they're projecting or something, but this person could be freaking out. Because some of you guys, like, if you're dealing with a couple of different people or a couple of different masculines, I'm going to try to, as quickly as possible, focus on both. Because some of you guys have an upstanding person. They want to do the right thing. They're not wearing a mask. But others of you, you have another masculine in your environment that is freaking out the fact that you have maybe exposed this person. Or it's just by your attention, because your eyeball is on the situation and this person is squirming from your attention, but it's at their shadow that you're not really being pulled into maybe the external, whether that's like the grandiosity or the facade or whatever. The fact that you're actually like looking deeper underneath the surface and you're not really being pulled into the external part, that is making a person really uncomfortable. Okay, so that's what makes me think the Sun card in reverse, every time I get that in the reverse, it's like a weird energy. It can be a person that like wants your attention, but they're okay even they want you to go off on them, Libra. Do you know what I said last week where I was saying like you have choice words for this person? They're expecting that from you, but I don't think that's the response you're going to get, mainly because there's a fascinating thing going on with like Venus in Scorpio. I believe that's what it is. And Scorpio is highly sexual, like seriously. And Venus isn't the most comfortable in this energy, and so it can be kind of like, if there's a third party dynamic here, it looks like you're just staying away from that situation, at least on my end. But this person could be, the Sun in reverse is like a person that can manipulate in a really weird way, where they're kind of like, they're projecting constantly. They could try to say, like, this combination, the Queen of Swords reverse and a Nine of Pentacles in the upright, would be a single person who might be perceived by some kind of male or masculine as being feminist, but they're like highlighting all the destructive and like these terrible aspects of it, that they're like so against you just because you might be single or on your own. It's like this person might, in a very manipulative way, try to attack that part, and do not let them. This Temperance is really good, because if you're able to really temper yourself and move through the emotional part of whatever it pulls up for you, because I do think this person has been in the wrong, or they did do something in the wrong. You have a very different perspective on this person. They don't like it, because the Hanged Man in reverse is kind of like, if other people have this perception of this person, you do not have that. You have a very different perspective. But also, this person might be like intimidated by the ways that you got to the level of mastery that you're at. Maybe they want to downplay your accomplishments or whatever your perspective is, like that's what they're immediately trying to do, is to try to like make you question your perspective. And but there's just like deflecting, like really, okay, you might just be going toward some other new opportunity. Some of you guys, it's like it's either another person or some other situation, and you could be feeling as though you're getting strength from this direction, or like that could be a friend or a support system. But also I am going to kind of advise you, I'm not totally sure where the third party situation is. Okay, some of you guys, if you go toward a person or situation or some kind of opportunity is opening up here, you just might have some people like jealous feminines, people that are not really in your tribe, that might like try to sabotage that in some way. So make sure that you really keep your energy tempered, whatever that temperance card is, if that's like a certain self-care thing you go to, and it just keeps you regulated so that when experiences come into your environment, you're able to really transmute them in the moment, and you can come in with like a more balanced or soft approach, because that's almost the thing that I'm getting from this person, is they're not going to see that coming from you. This person is expecting you to go off and to like say all these negative things, but you're going to shock them, because your approach is going to actually be different because of this temperance energy, a way that you're moderating yourself or you're keeping your emotional balance intact, like however you're keeping yourself calm. Anytime you do that before you go in and respond to certain situations, that's why I see this person's going to be super surprised. Okay, there's a lot going on in this person's life. It's like you came in, and I think they're kind of like, maybe this person's ego is a bit activated because you didn't give into like some kind of sexual urge, or but it's showing me you're like turned off about this person or situation, or vice versa, something like that. Like you're not really like interested in pursuing the one that has the third party tied to it. That's what I want to say. So you guys have some interesting combinations coming in. Anyway, let me dive into the extended. If that feels like your freaking situation, go ahead down below, click on the Vimeo link. I'll see you guys over on the other side. But Libra, if this is where we leave things, sending you so much love, wishing all the very best. See you in the next reading. Take care.